This right here is nothing new. There's a lot of young ladies out here putting themselves through school using sugar daddy's money. There's a lot of young ladies out here. You see the pictures on Instagram and other social media platforms, TikTok. They're out in Bali, and then they're flying to this place and they're flying to that place. And then I'll go do some research and I look it up and I say, how much is a plane ticket and an average couple of days stay in a luxurious location like that? And it's a couple $1,000s. And these young ladies have no job, no income anywhere. It's that sugar daddy money. But you know what? They got a saying, man. And it says, everybody wants a sugar daddy until it's time to give up the sugar. Oh my God. Well, this story right here didn't turn out too good. So, a murder suspect in a student's death was identified from being on a sugar daddy website, cops say. And for those of you who are naive, as I am, they actually have websites out here that have sugar daddies on it. And sugar babies can go look for a sugar daddy. Sugar babies can go look for a sugar daddy. She wants somebody to pay for the groceries and pay for her condo and pay her car note. You know, he might be a little bit older. He might even have a whole family on the side. She doesn't care because she's not trying to be with him permanently. If you ask me, that's prostitution, because something has to be exchanged for something. But it works for grown folks. And who am I to say what you should do with your life? Anyways, the story goes like this. It says a murder suspect in the death of a young nursing student was identified after someone tipped the law off after they recognized him from his alleged profile on a sugar daddy website. His name is Bobby Sai Shah, and he's 51 years old. He was arrested and charged with capital murder in the fatal shooting of a 21-year-old Muna Pandey. Now, Muna is 30 years his junior. He is 30 years her senior, 51, 21. The Houston Police Department in Texas announced in a statement, she's from Nepal. The Nepalese nursing student at Houston Community College was found dead in her Houston apartment on August 26th after an unknown male called her building manager to notify them that a dead body was in her apartment unit, and then they hung up the phone without identifying themselves. This is according to the criminal report that was obtained by news media from the police. Now, I've seen this before. A lot of these young ladies, what they do is they feel safer in their own environment, so they'll vet the people, the men, before they come to their apartment, right? Sometimes some of these sugar daddies get upset when they find out that baby girl is a player. She got 4 sugar daddies, so she's making a whole lot of money. And she is not exclusive to you, that one older guy. So they get upset about stuff like that. So what they'll do is they'll host these men in their own apartment, in the female's apartment. And these guys will travel to come to them, and they'll stay, you know, she controls how long you get to stay, when you get to see her, all that other stuff. And of course, none of this is free, because a 21-year-old is not messing with a 51-year-old just for company. They really have nothing in common, if you ask me, 3 decades apart. But money talks, and that's what they're after. They got school fees to pay off. They don't want to go work a 9 to 5. They want to live an easy life. So spend some time with the older man who is well off financially. He pays. I'm willing to bet that on these sugar daddy sites, a lot of these self-proclaimed sugar daddies really don't have that much sugar to give. Anyways, Pandey was last seen on the night of August 24th, the same evening that neighbors heard a loud thump coming from her apartment. The neighbors heard the sound. They didn't really know what it was. Investigators said that Panday was shot 3 times in her torso and once in the back of the head, execution style. Now, footage from the young woman's security camera, which a friend told cops she had recently purchased and installed because she had previously been stalked by somebody else, that security footage ultimately helped to lead the investigators to their alleged killer. The August 24 footage shows Panday at her door with some shopping bags when a man approaches her, and then he forces her inside her apartment at gunpoint. The same man is later seen leaving that apartment with one of those shopping bags. A woman called the police on August 28th and told the police that she instantly recognized the man in the footage as Shah from Sugar Daddy website, according to the person. Shah was also recognized by Panday's former employer, who said that he was a regular patron at the restaurant where she worked, or where she previously worked at. He would come in there all the time. Shah was arrested on September 4th during a traffic stop. He was still wearing the same blood-stained clothing that was seen on camera when he left her apartment, the police said. A gun was also found in his car, which they haven't done the ballistics yet, but they're saying if he was still wearing the same bloody clothes with her blood on it, what are the chances that gun, more than likely, is the murder weapon? The suspect is currently being held without bond, according to the Harris County District Court records. A GoFundMe has been created to help the victim's mother, whose name is Anita, to travel from Nepal to Houston, Texas, to pay for her daughter's funeral expenses. Panday, the female who lost her life, she had moved to Houston, Texas in 2021, leaving behind her only family, her beloved mother, Anita, in Nepal. This girl don't have nobody else. She got a mama, and that's it. Muna was Anita's only child, and the two shared an unbreakable bond. This is according to the information that was put on the website. Now, the funds will be used to ease the financial burden during this tragic time and to allow Anita to be present for her daughter's final journey. Her mom cannot afford to bury her daughter on her own. No mother should have to face such heartbreak, especially from so far away, is what the GoFundMe says. By donating, you will be helping to ease the financial burden during this tragic time and allow Anita to be present for her daughter's final journey. Sad situation. Sad situation. Now, I don't know. She used to work at a restaurant. I'm guessing she was thinking, that restaurant wasn't cutting it. And some of these young ladies be thinking they just too pretty for hard work. Like, I'm not going to no damn McDonald's, Burger King, Walmart, none of these places to go work. I'm too pretty for that. I could easily get some money from a sugar daddy. Or I could easily get some money from here, there, or wherever. The problem is, some of these people who they are soliciting money from, they have another agenda. A man is closely attached to his money. So, even the ones who give it a lot, they still expect a lot in return. Now, some of these guys, like I said before, they don't have a lot of money. They just call themselves sugar daddy because they're willing to give something in exchange for something. Which, in my eyes, that's a John. That's a trick. That's a mark. And in my eyes, sugar babies, those are prostitutes, if you ask me. Now, I don't want to add insult to injury, but it is what it is. I hope her family is able to give her a decent burial, and I hope justice is served, and I hope he reveals why he did what he did to her. I'll catch y'all on the next video. I'm doing this video right now just to warn some young lady who thinks that that's the cool route to go. She was in nursing school. If she had just buckled down, get her a little job on the side, work hard, by the time she finished nursing school, if she went into nursing as, say, a travel nurse, most travel nurses I know off the bat make over $100,000 a year already, fresh out of school. So you don't necessarily need to go down certain routes. But we live in an age now where everybody wants instant gratification, especially in a society where, you click your phone on, you go to social media, and every pretty-faced girl is getting flown out to some exotic location, or she got a bunch of bags in her hand from all these designer stores, and there's so many of them that want to be just like that. But real life is different from social media. Real life happens in real time off social media. Just a warning. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's BrainFlow TV / Hot Topics TV. You already know if the topic is hot, I'm on it. I'm out. Peace.